what I want to share, Brother Mike.
Thank you very much. I just want to quickly before I say anything go back to Prince because there's something you sent to me earlier. You sent something to me earlier, and I've been going through it, and it keeps since I read it the first time, it just stayed on my mind. You wrote about the fear in starting a business. Naturally, every human being is always skeptical or want to be at their to protect their resources,
Yeah.
which means that there is some kind of fear when you want to go into a new venture. We are going to try to round up in about 15 minutes. Uh, what what do you think about that word fear associated to this business or doing business generally?
Oh,
Can I
thank you
just
so much.
highlight one or two points, major points, and just hammer on them so we can quickly, so we don't keep our audience too long?
Oh, thank you so much, Mike, for that question. I always say people worry, people fear, and this can have a great impact on our success story in taking action to doing what we want to do. Fear comes as a result of the unknown. You are scared of the unknown, what may go wrong, or probably you may probably have had a bad experience, or you've known of somebody that's had a bad experience, especially when we talk about this starting an online business. When we say digital business, we are saying online business in the on the web. And you think about the scam and everything, the fear just comes to your mind. What if you lose your what if you don't have enough skill? What if you lose your investment or I mean, the what if, then the worries is I'm worried I don't have enough skill. I'm worried I don't have what it takes. I'm worried things might go wrong. You see, all these are potential for everyone. We all think that way, we all feel that way. But what I will always say is do not allow fear or worry steal this opportunity from you. Beyond these things we are talking about in this area, do not allow fear and worry steal opportunity from you in any way because if you were light here, you will also are light in a different way in other area of your life. Okay. And this is where procrastination will set in because you can't move forward. You think it this way, you think it this way, you keep thinking for the next 3 months, 4 months, five, or all of a sudden a year has come and go. You are still at that point of indecision. So fear comes when does fear and worry comes to play? They come to play when you don't know much or when you don't know about the opportunity presented to you or when you don't know much about what you are planning to venture into. I what am I trying to say is that if you don't have enough information, um, then you are worried. What will go wrong? And what I will say, how do you tackle such thing? I do not have enough information about these things. Just like, for instance, many years ago, malaria as parasite was a dreaded disease, like the way people were dreading, even beyond what it was with COVID.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, it was dreaded because there was no people don't know much. There was no cure. Nothing was the knowledge hasn't come at that point in time. But from the moment knowledge came, fear disappeared. So what am I trying to say? The reason you are scared or worried is because you do not have enough information. So if you are at that point of making a decision, I like saying when I say this, I'm gonna make not only in this trying to start a business in any area of your life. If you are worried and you are scared, ask yourself this question: Are I do I have enough information about this thing? Could this thing I'm even worried about be true or not? Is it that I'm just being worried of the because of the past experiences? Then if you answer that yes, you don't really have enough information, go get information. And now what we are presenting to you here It's not just talk, talk, talk. We are telling you there is more information. We are only throwing tips here and there for you. We said to you there on the screen right now, you can see our website. Go in there and listen to the information in detail. This is not I'm saying Mike is telling you a bit, because we can only do much we can do with it this time, trying to cover up this topic. Then go in there and get the information. Information is vital. Then after you've had that information, take action, because that's how you conquer fear. You must learn to act. So what are you scared of? What is it? Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear that you might lose? And we just said to you, no risk or minimal risk. But I always say there's no risk. Then how do you believe what we are saying? We are not asking you to take us words for. We are telling you, go do your own personal research. That makes you, or that you are diligent towards a cause. You are taking action in that forward direction. So now we say to you, there's an information. If you are interested about what we're talking about, to handle the issue of fear and worry, you take the next action, go get the information. And after you've gotten the information, you feel it is right, this thing is legit, take the next step, because this is how you conquer worry. I was at that point where you are today, thinking about what this is not right. But when I look back to over 2 years ago, I think my pursuit of purpose, wanting to achieve something, was the drive to achieve something, the drive to come to that point that I have income flowing in from multiple sources, was stronger than the fear of failure. And that was what prompted me. I said to myself, okay, just let's even assume this was a scam. At least let it be that I'm taking action in trying to achieve what I want to do. I weigh up the option. I'm like, okay, the worst case scenario at that point, it will be that the next dinner, going out for dinner before me and my family, will not be there. But I took that action, and the more I take action, the more my faith and I become more courageous. So I've mentioned that people become worried and are scared for one of the reasons is lack of information. And second reason, which we can tie to so many things, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, lack of when they feel I don't know much about this, or I don't have the practical know. And we've just said to you during this call that you will be taught. So if you are teachable that and you are ready to learn, then that area has been handled. So you could see for every question you might have, for every doubt you might have, there is an answer for it. So the question is that it's not that there's no answer. The question is, are you willing to take that first step? Then the second step, first of all, go clarify your curiosity by learning. Let knowledge come. When knowledge comes, there's clarity. When there's clarity, then step on to take on the next action. And keep doing in that upward direction. And all of a sudden, your mind is open. You realize that which you think you don't have, you have it inside of you. Or you just need there was somebody, a coach or a mentor, to point you in the right direction. And this is one of the things we do. As your mentor, we will direct you, we guide you, and we'll show you what you could become, the potential you have in you, and how you will use what you currently have, what you are currently doing, to get to where you want to be. Sometimes all you need is a little bit. That's why in a football team, they would have just said everybody go and play without a coach. But the place of a coach or a mentor is to see what you are not seeing. And that's why when they see what you are not seeing, when you are in the action field playing, you do not see everything. But with they that stay back and see, they've seen where you can improve on. They tell you this is what you can do. So it is in the business world, there are those who are already ahead of you. I said I've been here 2 years. There are people who have been there 5 years ahead of me. When I need a clarification, when I need an answer, I have to ask them, how did you overcome this thing? So one of the other ways to overcome your fear and worry is that do you have a mentor or a coach, somebody who will lead you and guide you? And this is what we are here for. So you are not here alone. If you take on this step, trust in your ability, and trust in the training we will provide, and trust the fact that you are able to learn, then we are here to support you until you succeed. I think I'll stop that there, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are right on point. You see, there was what I opened this presentation with today was a quote that said that I heard that if you fail to plan, that automatically means that you are planning to fail. Now, fear. We used to say when we were younger that fear knocked at the door, and courage went to answer the call. When courage opened the door, meant that there was nothing at the door. It was just fear. You understand? So that applies to everything we do in life, business, in marital life. For those of us who are married, thank God for the three of us who are married. School, your studies, anything you want to do, there will always be fear. But then, if you keeping on, if you just walk through, you see that dark path is so short. It's so short that, and there's nothing there. It's just an empty room. It's just that the light hasn't got into that part yet. And you walking through, you take the light with you, and then you make it brighter for everybody.
Yeah.
Now we have people who've been in the business 5, 6 years, 7 years before us, and they make this journey to be very smooth for us to ride through, because we have mentors, we have coaches, and then we stand ready to be mentors for others who are coming behind us. That's what we're talking about. Now, normally when you have somebody guiding you through, Samuel talked about the guide in the tower houses in the airport that guide the pilots and the air crew through to landing and takeoff. They are there for a purpose. Their purpose is just to bring you to safety. That's all. Now, if you have somebody ahead of you that is guiding you through, that takes half of the fear away. The only part you need to do is the call to action that we talked about.
Yeah.
Tonight or tomorrow night, actually started from Tuesday night. That's 2 a.m. last night. We have our weekly masterminds or webinars where you can go and watch and see real life people talking about our businesses and their experiences, and then teaching you about the latest innovations about what has just come up. Now you can watch some of those things in replays, but you also have the right and opportunity to watch it live. Actually, that's how I got into the business, because I watched one of those episodes live, and to convince myself, I had a doubt and a question that I threw to them, and then somehow they picked my question and answered it. So we have just about 3 minutes. I just want to quickly give you 1 minute each to just round up for today. Even as I thank you both for joining me today. So Prince, you have, oh no, sorry, Sister Moira, you have a minute to just round up quickly, please.
Thank you, brother. This is just an invitation once again, guys. Our webinar tomorrow morning Dubai time, it's 5 a.m. For South Africans, oh, sorry for you guys, it's 3 a.m. to wake up. So wake up, wake up, wake up. Grab that opportunity. They say early bird catches the freshest worm, right? So
Yeah.
this is an opportunity for you guys, and this is the so many possibilities in this business, but you need to watch the live. There you have the chance to ask your questions. You get your answers immediately. If you missed the live, message one of us. We will send you a link for the replay, but register on our website, on our page. You still get the link of the webinar. So this is a friendly, open invitation to everyone who wants to make a change and start a new life. Thank you, Brother Mike.
Thank you very much, Prince.
All right. I just want to say to our listener and our audience, what are you still waiting for? We are in the 21st century, and having a side hustle is important now than ever. So don't wait for someone to keep pushing you. So if you are there thinking about what else can I do to make money on the side, here you have the opportunity. Here is presented to you an opportunity with no risk, an opportunity that you have total control of, not someone else doing it for you. So all we
Yeah.
are asking is take that first initiative, do your own research, come on board and watch the information webinar. And from there, see what is available to you. I can promise you that if you are determined and if you really want a change and you go through those each of those information session, you will not regret the time you commit into it.
Thank you very much. I just want to lastly give a quick shout out to people viewing us. Grace Digitalpreneur watching all the way from California. Thank you very much for being with us all this while. And then we want to give special shout out also to Victoria. Victoria Godwin, thank you very much. You didn't tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you very much for joining us. And lastly, I just want to quickly say this in the special Nigerian English. My people, now don't hear the grammar who they speak since. Not be too hard. This business not too hard. Anybody, mama, papa, grandmama, grandpapa, if we do this business, I beg, make una not wait again. Make una quickly join us. See my website, see this sister website and the brother website. Just go there, write your correct name and your email address, and you will get information. We don't take your name and your email address, do anything other than to send information. And when you see the information, you go check out whether you need them. If not, what you feed do. Now, what you feed do, you go reach out to the person you send your information to before, and then we'll go from there. Until we come your way tomorrow. So I want to say stay blessed and have a very wonderful night rest. For those of you who are going to bed now, it's still early evening for me here. So have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Bye.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you. Have a good night.